Due to his knowledge of the original languages, him speaking Hebrew, some Jewish soldiers went to okay, Navarres in 1519 to capture Cortez in Mexico. Navarres was defeated and his troops joined Cortez, who completed the conquest of the Aztecs in 1521. Okay, we're going to stop right there. We're going to start because we about to talk about your boy, um, Cortez. Okay, we're going to talk about Cortez for a minute. And we're going to bring this up. Gotta get back into it. Because you know what? Ever since I brought this up to y'all, no lie, I have been waking up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay? Um, for the past couple of weeks, I've been having the same dream. You know, in some of my dreams, the content is the same. I'm singing this song that I watch, Moana with my kids. That's one of my daughter's favorite movies. And the songs, you know, it's a song that she sings and it constantly plays in my mind and my subconscious. Okay. So Chapultepec. We know that Chapultepec was a hill. Well, you know what I'm saying? It had became a retreat for the Aztec rulers. Okay. It says in the colonial period, Chapultepec Castle would be built there. Chapultepec Castle was built to be a retreat, not for the Aztecs, because that's where the emperors of the Aztecs went, and that's, you know, that was their piece, and that's what they were able to see in over the whole city of Mexico, the whole territory, you know. But the castle was built for the colonialists. Okay, it says, and it was a retreat for them. Eventually, it became an official residence of the Mexican head of state. Okay, now it has a zoo, it has museums and everything like that. Okay, but I want to get to something since we talked about Cortez, right? Talk about Chapultepec. All right, this is it. All right. That's a depiction of it in that codex. Okay. All right. So I want to get to something. Okay. There's three parts to this park. I mean, to this to Chapultepec. Let me just read to you what it says. It says Chapultepec. Let me see, where is it at? Okay. It says Chapultepec. The name means a grasshopper hill. Okay. It refers to a large rock formation that is at the center of a park, because now it's a park. Okay. It's also the valley where all the trees at is known as the lungs of Mexico. It says originally this area was a forest outside of Tenochtitlan's. I said Chitlin. Tenochtitlan slash, that's what Mexico City was, excuse me, that's what Mexico City was called. You know, before they destroyed it and built Mexico City on top of it, it was called Tenochtitlan. Okay. It says considered scarce in pre-Columbian times. Okay, because it held a important very importance for us. Okay. Okay. It says it shows human presence all the way back as far as the Toltecs. Okay. Okay, go ahead and bring this up. It says a Toltec altar Toltec altar was on the summit of Chapultepec Hill. Remains of this was found in the colonial era aqueducts. Okay, I'm trying to get to something. Okay, I was telling you about Aztecs. Okay, it says that was found on top. It says a number of burials, and it was used, and its use was reserved only for Aztec emperors and other elites. Okay, so after its conquest, they put up a small chapel dedicated to the Archangel Michael. Okay, but isn't the Archangel Michael, isn't that the angel that's over Israel? Isn't that the angel that will stand up for us when we stand up for the Creator? Okay, and this small chapel dedicated to the Archangel Michael was built on a hill. Okay, and it was built in the middle of the 16th century. So it was built in the middle of the 1500s. Okay, it says in the 18th century, the Spanish built. I told you this. The invaders built Chapultepec Castle. Okay, it was a summer retreat for the viceroys. It was a retreat for them, not a retreat for us. But you see how they flipped it, though, right? Okay, let me get to where I'm going. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it says throughout the first section of the park, it says there are trees, the most famous of which are the Montezuma Cypress, right? It says a number of these are hundreds of years old, although there are fewer due to the past disease epidemic. Was this a disease epidemic, or did they cut our trees down? And did the disease epidemic, from them cutting our trees down, did that give precedence to the disease to spread? They cut our trees down. Then reason why I say that, because these are the trees, other than the Montezuma Cypress. These are the other trees that was there. Cedars was there. Palms was there. Okay. Pines was there. All these are numbers of trees. And if cedar there, then we know it was a place of whiteness. It was a place of healing. So if there's a place of healing and these trees are there, then how can the disease epidemic spread? Okay. That's what it looked like. Let me bring Montezuma Cypress. Okay. 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 It says the Montezuma bar cypress is a species native to Mexico and also to the Rio Grande Valley, Texas, the United States. Okay. It derived from a Nahal name for the trees, uh, hulutil, which means an upright drum in water or old man of water. Okay. Okay. It is a large evergreen or semi-evergreen tree growing to 130 feet tall. It says with the trunk span of 3 to 9.8 feet in diameter. Okay. It says the leaves spirally arranged but twist at the base to lie two horizontal ranks. Okay. Check this out. Culture. Okay. It says the Sabino became the national tree of Mexico in 1910. The tree is scarce to the native people of Mexico. It is featured in the Chapultepec creation myth. The Aztecs combined the shade of the uh, huhula tree, the Montezuma cypress tree, and another tree, um, metaphysic